Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Crystal Blue. I do Christian content. I also do what's called the Word of the Day. I also have videos and shorts of me and my family having fun together. I also have inspirational shorts and quotes and running fitness shorts. If you like what you see and hear, don't forget to like, subscribe, but most of all, share. For those of you returning, happy Monday. I hope everybody had an awesome, blessed weekend. I know we did. We had a wonderful time this weekend. So today we are going to get into the word. We're going to be reading from the beautiful, wonderful book of Psalm. And this verse in particular, when I was reading it, what was it? Probably Saturday morning when I was going through these. And I looked at it and I was like, man, this really seems true. And it's Psalm 12, verse 1. And it simply says, "Help, Lord, for no one is faithful anymore. Those who are loyal have vanished from the human race." And this is what David was saying. He just felt like, man, there's nobody on the earth is good anymore. All the good people have disappeared. And I can kind of understand what he means, because when you see all that's going on in society today, it seems like there are no good people left anymore. It seems like everyone is just bad. Everyone has an agenda. Everyone is out to get someone. And it seems like, 30, 40 years ago, it wasn't like that. You know, you could trust people. People were honest. People would look after you. Back in the day when my parents were growing up in the 60s and 70s, you could leave your doors unlocked. Your neighbor would look after your house. I mean, people were honest. But in today's day and age, it's like you got to lock your doors, lock your window, lock up your children, because it's just not safe anymore. It's just people aren't honest. And not to say that, 30 or 40 years ago, there were, super honest people. There were still dishonest people back then, because there's always has been. But it seems like it's just gotten even worse as time has gone on. People are not as honest and forgiving and nice as they used to be. And I just noticed that in general. I feel like everyone's trying to get over. Everybody's trying to get their piece of the pie. Everybody's trying to get over and just step on people's heads, trying to get to the top, not worrying about who they're stepping on. And when I read this verse, I was like, if David could say that thousands of years ago, it still remains true. It just seems like nobody's good anymore. Nobody's wholesome. It's like, where are all the good people? And it's like, yes, we all are sinners. We all fall short of his glory every single day. But have you just ever met somebody that, even though they are a human and a sinner, obviously, but just a person who's genuinely nice, like their heart, like you can see their heart, like that they're really a good person? That's what I'm talking about. Those true, genuine people that are not out to just deliberately hurt you. They're the people like that. Those people, they're hard to find nowadays. They're like needles in a haystack. I remember growing up just having really wholesome, good friends. Growing up in the 80s and the 90s, I had really wholesome friends that were just genuine and nice, and their parents were really nice. We'd have sleepovers. You'd feel comfortable. You just felt like yourself. Fast forward to 2025, kids are going to sleepovers today and getting peeped out by a peeping Tom and getting molested and raped and things like that. And that's a horrible thing. It's an absolutely horrible thing that's happening. It's just like making you wonder, is it safe anymore to do anything or go anywhere? Where are all those nice, wholesome people? Where did they go? And they're still out there, but it just seems like they're hard to find. And when you find that one genuine person who really does have a good heart. Again, none of us is perfect. We're all sinners. We all fall short of his glory. But there are some people who are just genuinely kind hearted. And if they do make a mistake or hurt somebody, that is not their intent at all. People like that, those are the rare ones, and they're hard to find. And I found in my short 44 years on this earth, I found like a handful of people that are like that are just super genuine. Like you can see their heart. You can see that they're just the salt of the earth, just a good person, and they would do anything for you. People like that, once you find someone like that, you better hold on to them, whether they were a friend, a spouse, whatever. Hold on to them, because they are so rare, because there's just so much evil and bad in the world, and it's only getting worse and worse. That's how we know our dad's coming back for us real soon, because it's getting worse and worse and worse every day. I want to encourage you guys that there are still loyal people out there. They haven't all vanished, as David has said. They're still there, but you got to go out there and find them. And one thing that I have done when asking for friends, when I pray to God, when I ask for my friends, I said, Lord, send me wholesome, God-fearing Christian people to be friends, people who are on the same path that I'm on, people who are genuine. And he sent me just that. My sisters that I speak to and text with and talk on the phone with, I can tell that they are real, genuine, salt of the earth people. So they're out there, but you just have to ask God to weed them out for you. And he'll let you know who's good and who's not. He'll help you figure it out. So I want to encourage you today, even though this verse, a lot of people probably feel this way, that all the loyal people have vanished. They haven't. There's still some good people out there. Ask God to show you who those people are, and he will let you know who to keep and who to get rid of. All right. So I just hope that this encouraged someone who's looking for just a true, genuine friend, because we all need a true, genuine friend. All right. I love you guys. I hope this blessed you. Again, this was Psalm 12:1. Like I always say, don't take my word for it. Read it for yourself. All right, you guys. Love you. Lord willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.